Well, I failed my exam at school because my teacher wasn't entertaining enough. It doesn't help, only pulls you down. Make this year the luckiest year ever. Hey everyone, I'm Ian Roth and this is Vivid Selling. It's 2023 and you probably think the world is on fire. And it kind of is. Here's the truth. Yeah, it kind of is. But we also always probably think the same thing. It's crucial as we adjust to changes in the market and changes in the world in general to set ourselves up for success no matter what's going on with the world. And we do this by thinking about this year correctly. We think about 2023 the right way. Despite the changes and uncertainties in the world, I know from experience that with the right mindset and the right approach, we can take what feels like an absolute nightmare and turn it into one of the most prosperous years of your life. We do this through 5 main steps. Step number 1 is to believe in your own potential. Fundamentally, the first step is believing in yourself. Don't let external factors like the economy, your company, your boss, whatever it is, don't let those hold you back from achieving what you want to achieve. You have the power to make this year in sales as successful as it has ever been for you. You have the control to do that. Believe in your own potential. Vital. It's the first step and everything else follows from it. Step number 2 is to stop making excuses. You need to stop blaming others and stop making excuses for everything that's going wrong in your life. It's only making everything worse. Take responsibility for your own success and you start taking action on the things that are holding you back. You start adjusting the things that need to be adjusted and fixing the problems that you haven't yet figured out how to fix. You do that by taking responsibility for what's going on in your own life. It is empowering, it's exciting once you really embrace and are able to do it, and it's freeing. It gives you permission to be in control of your own destiny. Everything comes from this. It's really important in sales. It is really important in sales because you control your own time, which controls your own income. So don't let limiting beliefs stand in your way. And the best way to reinforce limiting beliefs is to keep making excuses for the same dumb stuff over and over and over and over again. Cut it out. It's a little bit like saying, well, I failed my exam at school because my teacher wasn't entertaining enough. Yeah, maybe your teacher wasn't entertaining, but was it your teacher's fault or did you not study enough, right? You start thinking in these terms. You start being aware of, sure, this wasn't an ideal circumstance. I don't love this subject. I don't love this teacher, but could you have passed that exam? Do you have the ability, the mindset, the intelligence, the natural ability to study hard and work hard when you want to pass an exam? If you have that ability and you did not pass, take responsibility for not passing that exam. Same thing back in school as it should be with your boss and the economy now. You have control over it. Don't blame others for those circumstances. It doesn't help, only pulls you down. Step number 3 is to make your own luck. What do I mean by this? We hear this a lot, right? The idea of making your own luck. What exactly are you talking about? We all know the expression that luck is when preparation meets opportunity. I experienced this time and time again. Of almost all of the instances in my professional life where I was like, wow, that was really lucky, it's because I had prepared and put myself in the position to have that luck come to me, right? I was proactive about all of the things involved in getting to the point to being able to take advantage of an opportunity that appeared, right? That's making your own luck rather than waiting for the luck to come to you. This is so relevant in sales, right? Because it's our activities, our time on the phone, it's our time knocking a door, it's sitting in a boardroom, whatever it is, typing out emails. Our activity produces our results, and you make your luck by being consistent and being polished with your activity. You have control over this. Get focused and figure out what you need to do to make your own luck happen today. Make this year the luckiest year ever. You can do that. You don't need to rely on lady luck to bring it to you. Step number 4 is to commit yourself fully. You need to crush it as a sales rep, especially in a year like this year. You need to not just commit to achieve the goals that you have in 2023. You need to do a lot more than just try and do the activity. And you need to do much more than just setting sales goals. What you actually have to do is to commit yourself to doing not just massive action, but consistent massive action. A lot of people in the sales guru, real estate guru, whatever that looks like industry, whatever those conversations are, a lot of people focus on this idea of they can just tell their mentees or students, take massive action and you will have great results. Just take that massive action. Yeah, it's true that taking massive action will produce massive results. That's kind of a given. What I think is left out, which is really, really important, is that sometimes people don't understand how to really approach massive action. They think it means doing so much in one particular time that it causes burnout and ruins consistency. And therefore they end up doing far less activity, taking a lot less action by being too massive up front rather than taking a lot of action and being consistent with what you do. So a way to think about this would be is if you have an awareness for how much activity it would take for you to get a sale as a sales professional, and then you think, oh, I'll just do that every waking moment of the day and then I'll get all these sales and then I'll make this much per year. Well, you might have a killer week, you might have a killer couple weeks, you might even have a killer like 2-3 months. I've done stuff like this before myself, so I speak from experience. I've had some crushing it months in sales, but I crushed it a little too hard. What happened is I experienced a level of burnout. I got tired. I didn't brace myself and set myself up for success in the long term, because instead of having 1,000 conversations in a week and then burning out and not doing anything for 3 weeks, if you just have 300 conversations every single week, you will always produce more than the person who just does massive action up front and doesn't base themselves out and isn't efficient with consistent action. That's a key part of figuring out how to achieve your goals in 2023, especially as a sales rep, where consistency matters, not just the massiveness of your action. Step number 5, and I know this is a big deal for a lot of people in sales, you need to turn rejection into an ally. The best way to stay positive is to not just celebrate your results in sales, not just celebrate when something goes well, but to celebrate the activity that you know will get you to the good results, that'll get you to the goals you want to hit, to the life you want to have, to the money you want to make. You are on a journey to success. You're not on an elevator to one. This is a grind. There's different ways, like following my channel, where I can break things down to help you get there a lot quicker than if you were stumbling there without a roadmap on your own. I can hand you a GPS and walk you there step by step, but it's still a journey. You have to brace for that journey and be prepared for it. Every step brings you closer to success if you are careful, consistent, and deliberate with those steps. Stay focused, stay driven, and let the rejection that you're gonna feel day in, day out, by putting yourself out there, by getting in front of a prospect, by trying to buy the business of a repeat customer, to upsell them on a bigger product that they kind of told you we're not sure we need, but you took that risk anyway because you think they do, they don't, but you think that they have some value to gain from it, so you took the risk. Guess what? Sometimes you're just gonna get a flat out no to your face. They might be super rude. They might say, we told you we didn't want this meeting. We don't need this. You have to be able to turn that feeling, that gut punch of rejection, into an ally guiding you towards hitting your goals in 2023. This can be a tough year if you're not prepared for it. You need to be prepared for it by making sure that the rejection that's going to come your way day in and day out, by putting in the activity to reach your goals, prepare yourself for that and turn that rejection into an ally. Stay focused, stay driven, keep pushing yourself to new heights. This way you're gonna crush this year. So there you have it. There's some keys to improving yourself as a sales professional in 2023 to make sure you have a better year than you've ever had before. Believe in yourself, stop making excuses, and create your own damn luck. The keys to improving yourself are really simple. They sound like platitudes, but I cannot say them enough because you need to internalize them and live them, how to get to that level of success that I know you desire. That's why you're watching this video. With these strategies, you will be unstoppable any year in the world of sales. Now let's just go out there and make it happen. But first, subscribe to this channel. You are not gonna wanna miss the stuff that comes up.